pues aquí estoy un día más con el Honkai Star Rail. Voy a continuar por donde lo dejé en el último capítulo. Por donde me quedé, a ver, no me acuerdo muy bien. Creo que está como en una asamblea así, ¿no? Con Anasa. A ver, este capítulo si se hace un pelín menos aburrido y si no, pues hago como el anterior. Si veo que todo el rato hablan y tal, pues luego me hago unos desafíos y ya está, para que no sea tan pesado. Vale, si me quedo por aquí, a ver. Vale, creo que solo tengo que recoger eso. ¿Esto qué es? Vale, espejismo apocalíptico, a ver. Momento, creo que puedo recoger la recompensa. Vale, me han dado... Mándale violón de Sway y 300 jades. Vale, pues un momentillo que va a tocar ir a la tienda. O primero vamos a mejorarle el violón. ¿Los tengo ya todos o qué? Porque no me sale para mejorarla. La tengo ya mejorada al máximo el violón. Ah, no, vale, aquí está.
Serving under the
Vale,
Ten
lo
Lords
tengo a
as a judge
nivel
of
5, uno
souls,
más y ya
I
la
come to the
tendría al
world of the living
máximo
to
a
enforce
Sway.
their will.
O la máscara Sway no creo que ya la use demasiado con el nuevo personaje que consigue cuántico, o sea, Castorice. Yo creo que a Sway ya poquito la voy a usar, pero bueno, la puedo tener ahí de reserva. Vale, pues un momento, voy a la tienda. Vale, solo me puedo pillar 2 pases. ¿Cuántos tengo? Vale, 6 y de estos 9. Vale, pues nada, vamos a continuar con la historia. Un momento, tengo que poner la misión para seguirla. Vale, ahí está.
It's hard.
Vale, pues aquí estamos.
You've done well, Finan. Given the circumstances, delivering a rousing speech to stir up emotions was a prudent move. Thank you all for your patience. On behalf of the 7 sages of the Grove of Epiphany and the scholars of Amphoreus, I, Anaxagoras, am ready to cast my vote. But before that, in the interest of fairness, Lady Goldweaver, I pose a question to you before all who are gathered here. Will you, as Finan has promised, stand by the decision made in the Assembly, regardless of outcome?
In the interest of fairness, I make no promises, lest it should influence your decision.
Very well. I thank you for your honesty.
What's he doing?
The stakes are high. Let's be patient.
Cut the act! Who do you think you are wasting our time like this?
Lord Anaxa, please do not forget that I...
Rule number 1. Do not call me Anaxa. Rule number 2. Never interrupt me. Silence is golden.
Vale, ¿qué
Just
pasa?
vote already. What are you waiting for?
I cannot help but wonder,
Is every hardship in the world something you will exploit and use to your advantage?
How else am I supposed to make use of this situation where my body and soul are separated? Oh, Circes. Or should I say Calypso? Accompany me on this final journey. Let us journey to the Netherrealm and see how she will substantiate the answer to your question and validate my decision. We need only to follow the sound of the tides. You are...
Well done, child.
Teacher.
What a twist of fate. A blasphemer, right? You cherish the truth even more. So, child, do not be troubled by the criticisms I have borne. As the sage of the Venerationists, I am duty-bound to oppose you. But, as your friend and mentor, Anaxagoras, I say, go forth, for the truth is already in your hands.
I will keep that in mind.
Go now, child. Your lonely pursuit is about to welcome. And when you reach the end of this journey, may we meet again with the truth.
You have my word, sir. May Circes safeguard your thoughts.
May Circe safeguard your thoughts.
Por cierto, van a sacar otro juego de Jovers que es tipo de...
You are right.
O sea, como de cuidar mascotas y tal, y no sé si habrá combate, supongo que sí, o sea... O como sea tipo Pokémon, ya me lo tienen comprado desde el día 1. Bueno, habrá que ver un poco que va saliendo el juego. De momento se ha salido un trailer, pero no ha salido nada de gameplay. Pues habrá que esperar a que salga el gameplay a ver si me interesa para jugarlo más adelante.
Silence! Silence, everyone! Behold, Circes, here at the center of the world, I shall write the final step of my proof. For this place is but one step away from the...
No, o sea, la cinemática también está pendiente de salir el juego ese era tipo GTA de anime. Uno que se anuncia como el GTA de anime, o sea, ese todavía tiene que salir también, no sé si son el año o el siguiente. No me acuerdo cómo se llamaba, tenía un nombre un poco raro.
The answer is plain as day. My vote goes to the Flame Chase journey and nothing else. I have deciphered the truth of this world.
With the balance shattered, the result is clear. Buy carefully and...
No! Lygus, you can't! Anaxa, what have you done? I hope you are prepared for the harsh punishment awaiting you. Mark my words, I will make sure that clever head of yours never forgets the price of betrayal!
Have you...
You put on such a grand performance, just to aid their preposterous flame chase journey?
Performance? No, you are quite mistaken. I may be paranoid by nature, but I've always been known for my honesty. If you really understood me, Lady Kindness, you'd realize that I never had any interest in your pathetic little game of politics. Factions, standpoints, they are jokes in my eyes. I have never once switched sides. Because I, and I alone, am the truth.
Lady Kindness, with all the citizens here as witnesses, we should honor the spirit of democracy and respect the decision of this assembly. I have observed that Akama has chosen her destiny. This citizens' assembly has resolved to continue the flame chase journey. This resolution shall be put up on the Wall of Heroes, such that all citizens are aware of the city's way forward.
You!
It seems not everyone is ready for the assembly to end. Very well. Let me entertain you for a little longer. By your leave, Lord Liget.
Interesting. Elders and citizens, your attention, please. Stay for a moment more, if you will. What is this performer up to now?
Just moments ago, all of you made a decision on the fate of but I regret to say that I still harbor doubts about that. Tell me, who among you dare swear to Kefali's name that Era Nova will No one? Must I pick somebody to answer? Very well. You, the one acting so wise and profound, in front of all present here. No? Fine. Next. You, the one with ignorance written all over your face. Yes, you. Do you dare swear by it in front of the Titan?
What are you trying to do?
Useless. Your turn, then. With that smug look of yours, you must be confident that the Flame Chase journey is the best course to take, right?
Hey! Mind your tongue!
So, no one? I see. In that case, Finan, answer me this. Your speech was filled with such passion just now. How confident, then, are you in making this promise?
Professor, what are you doing?
Let him continue with his performance.
Will you look at that? Even Finan and Aglaya lack the courage to make such a promise. And what's even more absurd is that no one but I can promise you this new world. And yet, the Assembly passed the resolution anyway. But you needn't worry, because I knew better than to trust you good-for-nothings. That is precisely why I am here today. To give you one final lecture. Now listen up and listen well. I, Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany, hereby declare everything that the Flame Chase journey promises is true. Finan of Ides Elysiae, the prophesied demigod who shall succeed Kefali, will reforge each and every one of us in the new world with his complete, intact...
What?
The core flame-bearing titans were the Chrysos heirs of yesterday. And the Chrysos heirs who carry the core flames today will become the titans of tomorrow. All of our souls shall endure for eternity in the miracle of the World-Bearer. And all under Kefali's protection shall step into that new world.
This is pure blasphemy!
It's impossible.
Vale, esto se va poniendo interesante. A ver.
What? Are you saying that we must bow down to you and worship you, even in our next lives? Enough, you blasphemous imbecile! How dare you try to deceive us with all these lies and falsehoods? How can you—
I told you, don't interrupt me. But since you've asked, I shall be kind and indulge you. My statements are based on my experiments on the divine body of Kefali themselves. You heard me correctly, everyone. With the tacit approval of kindness and the Council of Elders, I fused my soul with the god through alchemy and learned the truth behind Era Nova.
What is he talking about? Isn't that pure blasphemy?
I, the vile, wretched blasphemer, deserve nothing less than death for my sins. And the Council of Elders, which granted me consent and aided in committing this atrocity, should face punishment alongside me.
By the gods! Even kindness has betrayed Akama!
The catalyst. We're carefully evolved.
I had no knowledge of his transgressions. He did that on his own. The Council of Elders bears no responsibility for his actions. Lord Lygus, as the esteemed Theoros, are you going to simply stand by and allow the Council of Elders to be dragged through the mud?
If the accusation is true, I will acknowledge it. If not, my conscience stands unburdened. Lady Kindness, the reputation of the Council of Elders, repercussions await those who fool the people, and punishment must be meted out on those who abandon their vows.
You...
Lady Aglaya, the Gold Weaver, I humbly ask that you take on the responsibility of overseeing this judgment. Considering the circumstances, and in accordance with Akama's codex, as the only demigod among us, you shall rightfully wield this authority.
The honor is mine.
How is this permitted?
Elders and citizens, silence, if you please. Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany has made his statement clear. First, Elder Kindness of Akama and Lygus the Theoros stand in the names of Talantan and Kefili. Akama is...
Yes! Curse you!
Now, concerning Anaxagoras of the Grove of Epiphany, he has in the names of Talantan and Kefili. The accused must be allowed to hear the people's voice prior to the execution.
Professor.
Let him die! Let him die! Let him die! Let him die!
What decision will you make?
Enough with the hesitation, Aglaya. This is not like you.
Let him die! Let him die!
Then, in light of the people's voice, O Talantan on high, may you bring death upon him.
Vale, cambiamos ya el trofeocaminos. Voy a continuar un poco y si veo que no hay combates, pues igual me pongo a farmear un poco para mejorar personajes en vez de hacer algún desafío.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. I bore the name of Castorice while walking among the mortals. And now, I stand as the demigod of death. Welcome to my realm, where the west wind ends. Every departed soul who has arrived here has expressed the same. Did you know? Every flower here was planted by Thanatos themselves. These flowers were originally both lifeless and immortal, but in the first... And it is my duty as the Master of Death to tend to their well-being and foster their growth in this serene haven, similar to the structured cycle of life and death in the mortal world. These flowers too shall wither and fade, returning to the earth and then ascending to the sky with mist, and eventually they will descend to the mortal land as gentle rain. Every soul undergoes the perpetual cycle of reincarnation, albeit in varied forms, until the world meets its end. Yet, sadly, there's no time left for Amphoreus to wait for when the flowers bloom again. Now, death is the power at my fingertips. It once led the souls of the deceased here, but I shall open the gate of the netherworld and return you to the realm of the living. In exchange, please take the core flame of death with you and complete the flame chase journey. Do not let our work thus far be in vain. Thank you. Just like the other demigods. That being said, it is not easy to guide a lost soul back to the mortal realm. The whispers of death are sweet and alluring. If your determination wavers, you will succumb and be forever ensnared by the Netherworld's grasp. Please consider this a one-time exception. I will do everything in my power for the flame chase journey. And for your life, the only life I can save. I am glad to hear that.
Over here!
Keep moving forward and don't look back.
Vale, resiste la tentación de la tierra a la muerte y sale disparando. Vale, son recuerdos, no son 7 de marzo y Dangen. Vale, no puedo correr por aquí. Vale, y ahora mismo solo puedo pausar y guardar, pero no me voy a salir, o sea, para formar, voy a continuar avanzando.
That's right. Keep your eyes on the dawn.
Onward. Show me your courage.
Partner, we shall become heroes together. Almost there. Finally. Thank you, Castorice. Since I've already made it to the end, maybe I can have one last glance at that sea of flowers.
Vale, no me deja elegir otra opción.
Fear not, as a touch of red will be awaiting you at the end of the path. It'll guide you and illuminate the way out. By doing so, you'll eventually...
What's this? What in the world are these shadows and voices?
All of this is proof that you once lived. Your soul, your memories, the years you've journeyed through, and the path they reveal. So, continue onward. Do not stop moving forward, and do not let her sacrifice and the support of all who have stood by you. Over here, friend! Take my hand. Let's go home.
Let the trail blazing continue.
Vale, yo creo que ya voy a terminar esta historia.
At last. I knew you could do it. Your soul is still perfectly whole. as is it Ornyx's final blessing. It's truly, perhaps it is fate, once again fulfilling its own. It seems that this is the riddle which cannot be solved anytime soon. The sensation of becoming a demigod is truly wondrous. Do you recall that prophecy? At the end of the Sea of Flower, I promised you that I would do everything I can finally. The wish I once sought, but could never grasp is now within reach. Every touch, they will radiate with an intense warmth. The other shore is very cold. May I borrow your warmth one last time? Thank you for fulfilling this wish of mine. The place I'll be going to is what humans call the Land of Sorrows. But with this heartbeat and the residual heat of this embrace, I shall turn the nether realm into a gentle place of rest. This embrace may be brief, but it's the proof that I once lived. Farewell, then. May we reunite in the new world.
Al mismo tiempo en Okaimagal, entonces todavía no ha terminado esta historia.
That grand and absurd performance was what you've been...
I gave up everything in search of you, on the other hand. Performed as I expected.
Crave power, like a fly craves rot.
Those are your words.
But what you said at the end...
I may have lost an eye, but my vision is clearer than anyone else.
That's true. I've long since burned to ash over the past 1,000...
So, this is our last chance. How about we let go of the bad blood between us? May I resonate with your core flame, Aglaya?
Please do.
That's... impossible.
Just as you fight to lug your corpse onward to until Finan grows into his position as the prophesied leader.
I've long predicted this was the case. How ironic. But casting aside our ideological differences...
Finan.
Yes. He was born to be a hero. Sadly, he is a man cursed by Nestia.
Congratulations are in order.
When you put it that way, it makes me want to take back what I said.
Aglaya, we're back. Come welcome our great hero reborn from the ashes.
I hope he didn't hear your earlier assessment.
It wouldn't be the first time I criticized.
Vale, entrega la Yesca. Vale, vamos a terminar ya esta historia, a ver.
But I don't see Castorice among your number.
It looks like she not only helped me prove my theory, but helped you fulfill your mission as well.
She might not have been able to change her fate, but she still wrote the final verse of her epic herself. Dreamin, please recite the prophecy for us. Trailblazer, please surrender that scalding cool flame for us as well. You are the only life she ever saved by her own hand in her 1,000 years on this earth. I believe no one is more qualified for this noble task.
O gods who have returned, and gods who are still watching. Today, we bring you a soul laid bare. The Hand of Shadow, Thanatos, remembered their name from the past, and there was one who joined hands with the Titan. A traveler risen from the dead and reborn among mortal kind. He is the everlasting night, and shall now proclaim in his good name. O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world, we seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy. Step forward, trailblazer from beyond the sky, and together with us, surrender the core flame and carve their star into the sky.
Y me sigue quedando dormido, nada, yo creo... A ver, mantén pulsado para entregar la Jesky y completar tu objetivo. Y yo creo que cuando termine esta conversación lo voy dejando por ello porque me está entrando mucho sueño. Y si el día creo que ha dormido aquí, a ver. Y nada, y creo que no haré desafíos, y va a farmear un poco, pero nada, tampoco va a haber farmeo.
A constellation for death.
For life and death, to be more precise.
Look! It's...
Is that Castorice?
No, it's only a divine echo. I think she's here for the trial.
What did she say?
That's the language of the Titans. Castorice... No. The Titan. They said... I have illuminated the cold shadow of death.
Onwards. For your path to the future is bright and its flame eternal. Do not forget.
She made quite a scene.
Professor.
What's with that look? You were present. So, let's get this execution over with. We wouldn't want to bring shame to Akuma's divine laws or keep me from...
You never change. I don't understand. If your theory is correct, you'll lose all memories of your past life once you become a Titan.
Of course there's a point. Even if I forget who I am, I'll still have my brilliant mind. It goes without saying, I'll find a way to retrieve memory.
I still don't really understand what you said during the assembly. Even if it were true, things reforged from memory could never be the same as the original anyway.
Then allow me to tell you right now that you're wrong. What exactly are we? My answer is that the Chrysos heirs are the future Titans and vice versa. Of course. So, what are we when it comes to regular mortals? The very essence of the world, our souls, are tiny invisible seeds that hold records of each person's memories of the world. And we are the buds that sprout from these seeds to grow into great trees.
Is that what new sporism means?
Correct. Once our physical bodies are born, we become new extensions of the world. From there, we plant our seeds into someone's memories, and then scatter them into the hearts of countless people in the future. Just as seeds are affected by their environment, so too will our appearances differ across memories. But the partial memories we carry, to destroy our very existence, one must destroy the world itself. That person is you, child of Kefali. This is what it means to be the world-bearing Titan. So, carry everything of this world and live on. Don't disappoint those most precious to you, and especially, don't bring dishonor to my theory.
Anaxa, I swear.
That is all I have to say.
Farewell, great Buff.
May Cersei safeguard your thoughts.
Are you satisfied, Honorable Titan?
Very. I hereby swear I have borne witness. Anaxagoras of the New Sporists and the Grove of Epiphany has successfully overcome the trial of reason. Thus, I shall confer upon you these words. You shall transcend the peaks of purity and return to corruption and hardship.
Oh, so that's a god's prophecy. It sounds like you just rephrased my past, present, and future. Oh, Cersei's. Is that all you've got?
Well, you've already transcended the peaks of purity, and you were never the type to give me any leeway.
That is true.
But
I knew it. What is it? Maybe we're thinking of the same thing.
As you've so boldly stated, we and the world itself live on through the memories of others. If that is the case, whose memories did the very first new spore sprout from?
How should I know?
Oh my.
But, since we are both equally curious, we should allow the children of humanity who come after.
Choice, Cersei's. I sow the seeds of suspicion in the new world with your soul! And now, the objective is complete. That is all.
Thankfully, she's still alive. Was March 7th also in this But she still woke up naturally. Looking on the bright side, that... I do not have conclusive evidence, but judging perhaps March 7th's memories have been hijacked. Think about it, Miss Himiko. Unfortunately, short-term memory is an entirely different concept, but an individual who has lost their ability to remember. The belief of the Garden is that everything in this universe can be interpreted through memories. This is the driving force behind the continuance of this path.
The past is made up of memoria, while the future is a Therefore, when a person is affected by the path and loses their ability to remember, their physical form will also be affected. These Is Miss Himiko In other words, now is the time for... That's not a problem, of course. The true reason behind my intentions is that a world that can only be seen through the garden's mirror means that memo keepers have the right to keep the world in their private collection. They might unleash their wild ambitions and remodel more worlds into a similar form. I chose to remain quiet before. You can be even bolder with your guesses. The people that I'm talking about, they aren't just individuals. They are an organization that has already attached itself to the pinky finger of Fu Li. I cannot be certain, but at the very least, they are capable of doing so. I am deeply sorry about what has happened to March 7th. But the deal that Miss Himiko, the wisest choice right now is for us to continue cooperating. Let me take back a part of what Although we indeed struck a deal, it seems like It's fully... Their gaze.
Oh, how interesting. I never expected a mere memo snatcher to be actually hiding. What's even more interesting is that
This lady seems to be...
It's,
What are you two whispering about?
Please pardon me, Madam Herta. Would you mind sharing with us what you've discovered?
Si no, no terminamos hoy.
The ones who need help are the Astral Express. Let's get back to the topic. By using the fourth mirror, not only does this person know of amphoreus, but I searched through her consciousness.
It seems...
Since I'm not able to find any useful clues from the...
You're planning to...
Yes, but not in the flesh like you all foolishly. See these Herta mirrors? With them, I can project my data spirit but of course, these corners of the cosmos must be within the coverage zone.
I see. You do seem like the more...
Although that star zone is not within the network of the IPC, then sit back and...
Vale, igual comparte las coordenadas del espacio astral con la señora Herta. Vale, a ver.
All right. Now that everything is ready,
vale,
mirrors,
perfecto, ya está,
get to
ya
work.
han parado de hablar, o sea, pues lo voy a ir... Vale, ahora me deja manejar a Esther, a ver. Vale, es de la erudición.
Isn't this telescope
vale,
impressive?
Vale,
I told you to
voy a
trust
dejar
my
así el
taste.
equipo. Bueno, pues nada, de momento lo voy a ir dejando aquí porque tengo mucho sueño y tal, y me voy a ir a dormir, así que nada, ya continuaré en el próximo capítulo. Espero os haya gustado esta parte del juego, yo me despido y nos vemos en la siguiente. Venga, adiós.